Hello, welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Matt, and we are back on Havenport with an overview of Harpoon Bay. That's right, I did a little bit of building, and I'll be explaining my process and thought process more specifically here in a little bit. So sit back, relax, enjoy the episode, don't forget your water, and enjoy. Alrighty, everyone, and welcome back. And as you can see on my screen, I am kind of redoing the area that I said I was going to redo in our last episode, my goodness, in our episode. And of course, that meant getting rid of the already there roads, as well as deleting and redoing, because what I wanted to do is try to make things more efficient when it comes to road management. Going from, our bigger roads, so like a 4x4 down to a 3x3 or even a 2x2 on down to a 1x1. Really help out that traffic management and help out that traffic flow. And kind of what I was doing is really focusing on that, getting rid of zoning off of our main roads because I didn't want any zoning up against them whatsoever to, again, help out that flow of traffic and of course mess up a little bit here and there. But also, as you can see, the output is kind of the same as the other side of Harpoon Bay. But again, just trying to get something that looks a little bit more, not aesthetically pleasing because it's not really that, but just something a little bit more different in the area. And just trying to really utilize the topography and the lay of the land that I currently have. Next thing I wanted to bring up real quick is, as you notice, I am not really putting many roadways into our main thoroughfares that go, I guess, northwest or east, or north, south, east, west, whatever direction you want to go. But obviously the 4x4s kind of that go around the outside, as well as a 3x3 that goes through the middle. I'm trying to do that. So again, trying to reduce traffic, reduce the amount of lights that are on those roads to continue to help with the flow. Also, as you can see, I'm also putting roads back so they are further back from the intersections to again try to help out a little bit in regards to traffic as best as possible. Then of course got to put in the hospitals, the schools, and all that. And I did add another elementary and high school to really help out my my elementary need. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty dang well. Our next stop is this roundabout. I added some areas to go up and over so people didn't actually go through the roundabout to cause even more traffic. So I think in general, this might help my traffic issue. Stop is the area in the back here that I've talked about a little bit over the episodes of wanting to expand over here. And today is the episode that we actually do some expansion. So let's go ahead and buy up all these tiles all the way over there. Beautiful. All the way down there. Awesome. Up top. Don't need those three in the middle. And so our cost is going to be 5.5 million. But don't you worry, we got 142 million in the bank with $1 million per hour. And our upkeep is going to be 488,000 per month. That is, it's pretty crazy. But we're going to do it because we got some plans to continue making money in this area. I think it's going to turn out pretty dang decently. Our first stop is we need to put in our main backbone of a road. And what I'm thinking of doing is just kind of doing a huge roundabout with all one direction. So let me go ahead and do that. And I'll be right back with y'all. All right, we are back in our area after doing our little roundabout. Got some interesting looking edges, but it's not a big deal. One thing that we might need to do is how the heck are we gonna cross over? Because I don't want everyone that needs to kind of get across to to be honest, to like have to go around the whole thing. So it would be nice to put some cut throughs to help out the traffic in regards to not having to go around the entire thing, but being able to kind of cut through, have some entrances and exits in different ways. So let's go ahead and put a road underneath. 60 feet below typically is a good range. At least I think it is. So let's just do a little about there. Let's do our curve down to 60 and try and meet up right there. All right, that doesn't look half bad, but it looks all right. And then let's get to the area up here, bring it up to there, and get our entrance right about there. Ooh, okay, we got a little spot right there. Let's try and maybe redo this. See if that will help out a little bit. Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's try our move it mod. Move it mod is always there to help. All right, something like that. Maybe right there. That right there looks good. All righty. I like it. I like it. So I need to, let's put on a little, quarry thing there to kind of help it out. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad. Can we do, I think we can do a bridge because I think it's just enough land that it won't go under. But quarry will just have to suffice for the time being, I think. I think. I think therefore I am. Yeah, let's just play around, see what we got. All right, we'll just have one quarry on one side. No, put it back. Let's put it back. Let's get out of there. But yeah, so something like that wouldn't be too bad to help out. So yeah, so we probably need to do that a couple more times throughout this area just to make sure that we have the ability to, again, get across without really not ruining, but disrupting, there's the word I'm looking for, disrupt our normal flow of traffic to the best of our ability. Some days it's gonna be better than others. So let's go ahead and get out there, get a good little angle down. I think that would look great. And then we gotta go down to 60, 30, 60. There we go. Try and make this as short as possible. Right there should be good. Bring it out there should be good. Ooh, that looks like a great curve to me if I ever did see one. And right on up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like it. Let's delete a little bit and try to get it more over to our roadway. I think that's going to help out tremendously in regards to cars trying to come in, trying to come out, and so on and so forth. So again, let's try and line up on our 60, bring it back up to our 0. There we go. And something like that wouldn't be bad. Let's try to adjust it to there. Wouldn't be bad. And into there wouldn't be bad. All right, that looks pretty good. And of course, let's change the direction because we don't need that. Come on. Come on. All right, we can do that part. Interesting. So I can do all that, but then I had to go to the underground view to get the rest of it. I guess that's fine. You know, to be honest, I think that's all right. So yeah, so we got that going, which I think is going to be looking very, very good. And then our next area, where do we want to do our next area? That's like, part of it's like, you don't want to do too big of a span, but I understandably you kind of do, because you kind of want to cut the tip off just so that it can, you know, so you don't have to waste as much, which I think is good. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Get under to our 60 feet. Bring it all the way over. All the way, all the way, all the way over. And bring it up to 0. And connect that up. I think that looks quite nice. If I do say so myself. I think it does look quite nice indeed. And so we do have a couple in there. And I think, like I said, that's going to be kind of what we need to do. What to do next, what to do next, what to do next. I think I want to create a roadway that goes all the way across. A 4x4 typically is my now go-to road. Just because it is going to, be able to house the most amount of traffic. We'll be able to do some good lane management left and right, but still have 2 lanes going forward. I mean, to be honest, once the road builder mod comes in, this might be an area that I use it on. So I think the time of filming, I think that should be coming out next week, I think. But the road builder mod, oh my goodness, that is going to be a game changer of a weapon. Guaranteed a game changer. So let's go ahead and get this road out and over. There we go. So people can get off. And then we need a road on our right side to go up and over to kind of get people back onto the road. Kind of a very simplistic, not the best visually appealing type of on-ramp and off-ramp. We need to do a little movement mod. Get rid of some trees there. Make sure I don't delete the road. That'd be kind of nice. Again, it's not the most visually appealing road just because of just how it's laid out. But I think it would be quite nice. Kind of do maybe a little bit of upgrades here. Maybe to right there. Let's go to right there to see if we can't get people on faster and further and get them off that road. So I think that would be a good one. Let's try our lane. Wait, whoa. What? A lane connector tool. Select the intersection to begin editing something. It looks like it just didn't load properly, and that is what it is. I think that is what it is for the time being. Let's just take off the lights for now, just to keep people moving. That's kind of the main thing, is get people on and off as fast as possible. We're going to do the same thing on this side, so that this is just another way people can get on and off this this road and onto the freeway, so that they can join the loop and get on. Let's get that over here. Get over here. Good old Mortal Kombat going on over here. Let's get our 30 going up and over. That looks good. Maybe right about there. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Work with me. Work with me. Let's go to maybe like right here. Yeah, right there should be good. And let's bring that on in. Again, this is not gonna be the most amazing looking type of on-way and off-way, but I think it will work. I think it will work. I hope it works. We'll see. If not, I mean, I may have to redo some things, but it is what it is. Let's get there, into there. Beautiful. Again, 2 ways in, 2 ways out off of this road. I think hopefully it should be able to really help out. Let's update some roads. Since my traffic connector mod isn't working currently, I'll do the connectors later. I'll at least try to remember to do them later. Let's update this road to get more people on and off. I think that will work out quite nicely. Again, at this area, I'm trying to do my best with flow because I do have traffic in the other areas. And so I'm trying to do better with flow. Speaking of, let's go ahead and kind of help out with that just a bit. So let's go ahead and get our 4-lane roads in this area just so that we can help out and again create the backbone and then go in from there. So again, 4x4 down to 3x3, 2x2, 1x1, and just really try to get it down and simplified as best as possible. Again, do I want this to be perfect? Nah, I mean, no and yes at the same time, but overall, I think it will suit its purpose. I think it will. Our next stop that we need to do is put in our artillery roads. So the roads that kind of come off our main trunks to kind of spread out to the rest of this little island-esque area. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So after the time lapse, this is kind of what we got going on. Trying to make the most of what we got. And again, trying to stay off of our main trunks of our roads, so our 4x4s, trying to stay off of those as much as we possibly can. Just so that, again, we can make sure that our traffic does kind of go nicely. I think that is kind of the biggest thing here. I know I'm kind of doing it till I'm blue in the face, but yeah. I did add another on-way and off-ways kind of throughout. At least those two. I might add another one, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so let's do a little chatting over here, shall we? So down in this area, I'm kind of thinking, you know, I mean, the hardest part is where to put what, you know, where to put what. Obviously, everything's going to be crammed and it's going to kind of suck. But if we can kind of do this somewhat decently, we might be able to do this. And yeah, so I think right now I'm just going to be focusing on this half that I've already done the roads on. I'll do the roads maybe in another video, or the next video, because I want to kind of get this area at least somewhat decently buttoned up, somewhat decently to an extent. So yeah, so that would be kind of nice to get done. So part of it is, okay, I need housing, I need commercial, I need offices. I was thinking about doing, you know, maybe some factories, but the wind's blowing the wrong direction, so probably can't do that. So maybe what I do, I guess I'll do the down here. I'll probably do maybe some single family homes, work my way to commercial and then offices, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I may just try it. I may have to tear it down. I mean, I got enough money. I might just try it, tear it down, and try it again. Alrighty, our first stop, trap stop, whatever, same difference, is putting in offices. For this one, I don't really have that big of a thing when it comes to offices, especially the large ones, because you just put them in and do your thing. Also gonna put in some commercial over here. And before everything else grows in, I'm gonna put in some parking throughout. It's not gonna be back to back. It's not gonna be a huge parking lot, but I think having parking back to back is going to help tremendously. Then I am gonna do our single family home. Again, I'm not gonna be so meticulous about it. I'm just gonna pop it in and see what grows. And then of course I also still need to put in schools. As you can see at the top, my elementary school is struggling very much so. My high school is doing a lot better, but if I remember correctly, and please someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, children are in the elementary school for like 12 years, it seems like. When, you know, again, I guess depending on the country you're in. However, like if you're thinking about it from like just the American standpoint, kids are only in like elementary / quote unquote middle school from grades like 1 to 8th grade. So that is from about 5 years old to about 13-esque years of age before they hit high school. And high school is only 4. So I don't know. Maybe they need to adjust that a little bit. I don't know. But of course, we got to put in some commercial because we need areas for people to shop. We also need to put in some, I want to put in some low density because I think that's going to help out tremendously. And of course, we're going to need to put in some parking. Oh, okay. That kind of messed things up. No, don't want to bulldoze. Let's just move it over 1. There we go. Everyone's happy now. Try to get some parking in there to make sure that we do what we can do. We also are going to need a hospital over here to kind of help with this area. Let's plop that in. And as we move around, we're going to put in some more commercial on the back side and next to the hospital, because I think that's usually the best for that. Of course, we do need to put in more parking just to be able to give people more room. There we are. Let's get that in there. For some reason, it's being a little tricky. We also are, let's put in a little park as well. Just to kind of see if we can't do anything to kind of help out the area. To be honest, I don't think the park radius or the effective radius, I don't think it is really that good. I think that is something that they are going to need to look at, just because I mean, the park has, I think, a bigger radius in person than maybe in this game. So I think they may need to take a look at that. Let's put in some parking. There we go. Help out again, some more kind of low density offices and some low density commercial to kind of help out the area. And then as we build out, we'll be able to do something here, something there to try to maybe make this area look a little bit better. Our next little area to work with is our track. Our not train track, our tram track. There it is. I couldn't think of the word tram, but I'd like to at least connect it to this area. And so I think if I have my height properly, because I forget how high this was it 45? Anyways, whatever it was, I just want to be able to connect it into this area to really help out and kind of connect these two areas together. So if we can bring this out and kind of just bring it into one of our main roads, I think that is going to look, or at least be, fantastic. So bring it down here, kind of curve it around here maybe, and then into there. Let's try and maybe go straight with it. Play with it. Boom, right there. There we go. And boom in there. If this works, oh my goodness, I will be so happy. Let's do that. Let's update the roads. Yes. Alrighty, so we can get this road or this tram onto our main road to really help out transportation in this area. Alrighty, that's going to be it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode as we expanded in Havenport County. Also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as it greatly helps me out. Don't forget to leave a comment, whether it's just saying hello, your favorite emoji, or even maybe your tip or trick that you may think I need to know. With all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye now.